All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. In this video, we're going to be continuing my coverage of the Jaeger onboarding event here on the psychosurgery difficulty. We are on trial number 4 for this event, which is Kill the Snitch. Good old Kill the Snitch, we are back. Has been a while since this trial has been in my rotation, at least, since it's currently still not in escalation. Hopefully that gets fixed, whatever's wrong with it. I guess it's still the bug where you maybe can't get into the shuttle at the end. So hopefully that gets fixed fairly soon. It can come back in because I don't know. I've always been a fan of this trial. I mean, it's the classic from the closed beta, of course. But anyways, enough yapping about that. Of course, this event being Jaeger onboarding is all about the Jaeger. That variator means that she will be out the entire trial, constantly stalking you. And since it's solo, she'll only be after me. She grabs me, that's a one-hit kill. Increased threat to unreliable doors, limited items, and psychosurgery are those remaining variators. Psychosurgery going to be speeding her up as well. Stun, noise reduction. Do I want to bring evasive maneuver or smash? And incognito are here. There's quite a few doors on the police station, but I feel like at the ending, when you're electrocuting the snitch, evasive maneuver might come in clutch if she sneaks up on me. I don't know. I'll try evasive maneuver here on the first attempt, and we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I might switch it up to smash. Who knows? Let's see. Let's jump in here. If you missed it, I, of course, have already covered the first 3 trials in this event, which are all of the new trials that came out with the patch. So definitely check those out if you missed them. Liquidate the Union has a 4-hour-long saga dedicated to it here. So that was definitely a struggle for me. Gotta be careful here at the beginning. Okay, good, we got a bottle. A lot of the times these lockers can have jumpers or pouncers in them. Showcase this ridiculous tech where you can jump a far distance while staying silent. Mr. Crip pointed that one out to me while I was on stream a few days ago. Appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know if they'll patch these things or what, but like this is the little bunny hop. I don't know if that's an issue. I think the big jump is certainly quite OP because like she's like over there. I can literally just do this, and she can't hear me at all, and I can literally just jump into the thing here. So I don't know. I try not to use the jump too much, but like it's kind of like one of those things like once you start using it, it's hard to stop when you know it's available. But still, it's something I'm curious about if they will nerf or not. But yeah, we made it in here without issue, and now we gotta head over to the basement. Gonna try and sprint. Sometimes I forget to even do this if it's been a while since I did this trial. I forget to even sprint past the door to get to the snitch before being interrupted by any potential enemies. Although it could even be the Jaeger who comes out here. Okay, it is not. But we can honestly just push this before they're even fully out. That was a pretty slow spawn compared to usual. We do, of course, have 2 out of the 3 posters already. I didn't even mention as I was getting them. That will be the Jaeger. So she will have to go back in and come out again because we're going under this garage, which has no other entrance. And we could always, if we really need to, like maybe, honestly, this is quite close to the ending. So it might be worth it if things are sticky or annoying to use that garage door to despawn her. It's very, like, these types of things are stuff that kind of rewards map knowledge a little bit. I don't know, maybe people think it's cheesy, but I think it's a pretty valid strategy for dealing with her, in my opinion, is to find places in the map where she can't access from any other way and will have to leave and come back, because there she is right there. It's not like she's gone for that long, but it is a brief period of safety that you get from her, and it can definitely be worth it. Especially if those areas are close by. Like that's pretty much what was central to my strategy of spread the disease was basically leaving. Oh shit, go, 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 go. Leaving the area fairly often and not waiting the entire duration of each objective, like until it finished. I would do them parts at a time. And that was because good old Henrietta here can't open the doors you have to pull the lever for, and that means she despawns for a bit whenever you switch rooms, giving you a window to complete stuff. Surprisingly, we did get the secret room here for once. I always tend to check this area, and it's often rarely correct. Problem is that Henrietta has followed me around, obviously, and is going to be in the way. Yeah, I mean, the difference on psychosurgery is so noticeable in her speed. Like, as I've talked about quite a bit, I've been grinding quite a lot of escalation, and obviously psychosurgery isn't what you get in escalation. You get ultra, and ultra does not have this increased speed, and so I'm used to her being quite a bit slower, and you know, it just really highlights it when I'm up against her here. And okay, we have something we can walk around in here, so I'm not actually super worried about her catching me out. I'll keep the bottle. We've got 2 rig rechargers. Yeah, so we can use this, and I have evasive as well. We can just use this laundry cart to get around here. And now we can head back with the fuel. Did he hear me or hear something there? He seems to be suspicious of something. We'll just continue our bunny hopping. See, the thing is that there is a delay to your next jump when you're holding something, which makes me almost think it's an intended mechanic. I'm not sure though. The patch notes are often quite vague about the smaller tweaks to the game. Like, if you didn't know, actually I made a community post about it, but the no revives variator actually was changed with this update. So that and the exit rush variator were both updated. Exit rush is now 35 seconds, which it used to be quite low, similar to that. I don't know if it was 35 before, but I think we're actually okay, surprisingly. So that's nice. Got that part done. We have all 3 posters. We got the secret room. We're in good shape. But yeah, they also updated no revives, and so in escalation, if you have like 100 revive pills stacked up and you get no revives, it doesn't matter. Which I think is how it should have been, so I'm glad that they changed that. But it definitely makes solo escalation runs a lot scarier because you could easily get no revives with a lot of other scary variators, and that means you might be in a bit of trouble. The main one I would personally be afraid of, I would say, is with countdown. I should have done this already, but actually maybe this timing works out better. You really gonna chase me all this way? Probably won't come through the door. Because now I'm going to go through here, and then Henrietta will despawn. Oh, you did come through. Well, you're probably going to the door, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So yeah, something I like to showcase all the time when I do this trial is how you can trap the giant from this area. Hello. I don't feel like waiting for you to figure out where I am, so I'm going to just brick you. You come through that garage, of course. I know I always show this tutorial, but hey, we have quite a few new viewers, honestly, since the last time I played this trial. And then you lock it up, and you get out through the garage. And now that giant will be unable to leave, and will not be in the trial for the rest of the trial. So at the ending, when there's sometimes a giant that annoys you, they will not be there. There's no giant around here anymore. Quite a useful little trick, and it's actually, as far as I know at least, unique to this map. There's no other map that has an area like that, which is completely blockable and has no little door for them to go through. So, especially with the Jaeger around, I think that is a good thing to take advantage of here. So let's go ahead and also makes it so you can freely push this guy all the way up to the first gate for the most part, although you may get heard by the grunt. I would like that bottle back there. Oh, we've got plenty of bottles here at the cafeteria. And let's get working on these keys. Moon is the first one, and as we all know, there are of course 3 quadrants to the map as well, which are a little bit more vague than they might seem. Although there was a map that someone posted on Reddit. From my experience so far, that wasn't 100% accurate on where all the key locations are for each of the 3 doors, but it was pretty close. There were a few discrepancies for the second key that I noticed while playing since I looked at that map. Let's see where we can find this first one. But like somewhere around this area where it goes into the light. Oh, where? Okay, I probably could have gotten that, to be honest with you. I don't really know what my plan is at this point. Maybe that is enough time? My only concern is she gonna grab me or swing on me when I'm searching a thing like this? Oh, she went back around. Okay, so that was enough time. Yeah, like right about when you cross this threshold is when you're gonna be looking for the second key instead, the club key. The third key is somewhere within like the labs or the Really? That's close enough? She's probably gonna be here. Yeah. But yeah, of course it could still be in the labs or the infirmary or anywhere around there. But then we're looking for the second key. Like the interrogation rooms generally would hold the second key. Okay, I think that's about right. I really thought I would be far enough away to not trigger the screamer with the searching. The searching is very quiet. But yeah, we got that one, and then of course the final, or first key in this case, is generally over near the administration block, which is now much easier to navigate because we got rid of the giant, although there is still a grunt in the area. He is much easier to deal with and often less annoying in his positionings. The giant is much more often out and about in the hallways, and this guy's normally back here somewhere, which is generally more manageable. There was a body in the room there that we might need to go back and check. We're looking for the moon. Oh, no please, jumper, no. There's also a crawl space here. Obviously this door links around, so she'd probably go around that way, but this is not a bad way to get some distance on Henrietta. From what I've found, she doesn't actually teleport much on this map. I was able to get some pretty big distance on her in my testing for what she can do. Yeah, so see, she's going around the door. She's gonna come through that door. But you could like go all the way into admin and then run over to where the snitch is to not have to deal with her that way. And again, there's also the idea of potentially going through the garage door to the basement area. Alright, we've got all of our keys. Now we just need to unlock and push the snitch along his path. Like I said, good old kill the snitch. I mean, it's just it's a nice comfortable trial at this point. Probably for most people, but it's especially for me, I would say. Anybody who plays quite a bit. I feel similarly about Cleanse the Orphans, in all honesty. Nice and chill for the most part. But at the other trial that was around when the game first released into early access, which was Grind the Bad Apples, I definitely feel less solid about. Just because that carnival area at the beginning can be an absolutely hectic place. And now I'm kind of just now realizing, stupidly, that I didn't bring blind, which I do usually just elect to bring on this trial for this ending part in particular. So this might be a little bit less than ideal, since normally I can get quite a bit of the objective done. Or all of it, honestly. Most of the time it is all of it, by using the blind rig here. But we'll see how we can do before we're interrupted by Coyle, who is taking his time. What? What the hell, Coyle? He's just gone. He just dipped. Coyle doesn't care about the snitch, guys. Look at that. Confirmed. And we have rig recharger plus rig, and the giant just jumped in that window. It's completely free. What in the world was that? Hey, I'll take it. Definitely. I'll take a completely free ending, especially when I didn't bring blind, but I'm really not sure what happened there. That was very strange. But hey, I have seen that happen sometimes, but usually he comes in at least a little bit late. Like sometimes he runs straight to you, sometimes he's a little bit late, but usually he comes over. Like he'll never just wait the whole entire time. I don't know. I guess Coyle's getting tired of saving the Snitch. I don't know. That is it. A plus, 13 minutes, 34 seconds. Kill the Snitch. Jaeger onboarding psychosurgery here. Jaeger not really a big factor in this trial for me. I did kind of run across the whole map to get to the ending, which made me be able to freely do the entire thing. Obviously, if Coyle came and interrupted me, I could have maybe ran away and then came back, continuing to lead Henrietta away and used my rig to stun and get some progress, but that was surprisingly just completely free at the end of the day. We will take it. And I do believe I got flawless. The report would have gotten cut off here, but I don't remember making any mistakes, so pretty solid completion there. I was a little bit concerned about the ending, but we had no issues whatsoever. Couldn't have been easier. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to smash the like button down below. I forgot it, even though it starts in this trial with smash. I need to readjust and remember. I will definitely remember the next trial. Next trial is Kidnap the Mistress. Mark my words, I'll remember to say it all the time. But don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't already. We're continuing to make Outlast content on here and on Twitch. If you like Twitch as well, I stream quite a lot. I've gotten into the streaming game for season 3, and it's been quite fun. We play Escalation with the viewers a lot. And of course, want to say thank you to all my channel members whose names are going to be popping up on the screen here, especially those at the Reborn Reagent tier and above. So big thanks to Serkan Ergun, Mr. Crypt, and Laura 3 of a Kind for your generous support. And if you want to support the channel and support the continued creation of these videos, definitely check out the join button down below. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.